A man is driving. That's how it begins. He circles a construction site, loops past a garbage dump. The landscape is dry and silent. And still he drives, slowly, watching, waiting, looking for someone. This is Taste of Cherry, and this is important. The man's name is Mr. Badi. We don't know what he does for work. We don't know if he has a family. We don't know much about him at all. But we do know this. He's looking for someone to help him with a job. A very specific job. And he's offering a lot of money. He picks up a young soldier first, just a boy, out for a morning run with his unit. They ride quietly for a while. The soldier thinks it's a generous lift, but then questions start. Would you be willing to help someone with a difficult task? The soldier gets uncomfortable, then alarmed. He dashes out of the car and runs from the man as fast as he can. Badi doesn't argue. He doesn't plead. He just turns the car around and continues on. It's not until later, when he picks up a religious student, a seminarian, that he finally explains what the job actually is. There's a place, he says, a small hill under a tree. Badi's dug a hole there, a grave. Tomorrow morning, he'll lie down inside of it and end everything. If he's changed his mind, he'll be awake. He'll ask to be pulled out. But if not, he wants the man to bury him. Cover the hole with 20 spadefuls of dirt. He'll pay well. That's the job. The seminarian is horrified. He tries to talk him out of it. Quotes scripture. Says that taking your own life is forbidden. He pleads with him. Says life always brings something new. That there's still hope. But Badi isn't interested in an argument. He just needs someone to do the task. He drops the student off quietly and keeps driving. No music plays. No emotions erupt. There's just the sound of gravel under tires and the dry wind against the window. And the space between Badi's words. This is not a loud movie. It's slow, calm, still. Most of the film is made of long, real-time conversations inside the car. The pacing mirrors the emotional distance of its protagonist. Badi is barely holding it together. And the film respects that by not pushing, not rushing, not embellishing. And yet, that stillness isn't empty. It makes space for the weight of what's happening. Each conversation matters. Each refusal stings. The longer he drives, the more we feel the silence closing in. Eventually, he picks up an older man, a taxidermist. He's calm, curious, without judgment. He listens as Badi explains the job. Then he agrees to do it. But first he tells a story. Years ago, he says, he felt the same way. He too had wanted to end his life. He made plans to take action. He threw a rope around a tree branch, but couldn't get it tied properly. He climbed the tree and secured the rope, but when he leaned back, he put his hand into a ripe mulberry fruit. When he tasted the fruit, something deep within him changed. The sun rose, and the children came by asking him to shake the tree for them. They ate the mulberries with joy, and watching them, he was healed. He felt joy from the taste of mulberries. And he realized that maybe he could keep going, that the small pleasures of life, sunlight, fruit, laughter, might still mean something. He tells Badi, "I don't want to stop you, but I want to remind you. Sometimes it only takes one small thing, one taste to bring you back." That evening, Badi drives to the spot. The dry hill, the single tree. He walks over the ridge, climbs down into the hole. The screen goes dark. We hear thunder, then rain, then silence. Taste of Cherry doesn't give answers. It doesn't explain why Badi wants to die. It doesn't wrap things up. It doesn't even show us Badi's decision, because that's not the point. This is a film about empathy, not solving, not preaching, just witnessing. It's about holding space for someone who's in pain, even if you don't understand them. It's about the small human kindnesses that live inside quiet conversation. It's about how something as simple as a mulberry or a stranger's calm voice might be enough to pull someone back from the edge. And it's about how close we all live to that edge sometimes. Quietly, invisibly. This is important because there are people like Badi everywhere. People who seem fine, who keep driving, who don't scream. And because when someone listens to them, really listens, it can change everything. Because sometimes life feels hollow, flat, meaningless. But then something small, a fruit, a face, a moment, reminds us of the weight of being here. And we stay, even for one more morning, even for a taste of cherry.